Revelio.
You'll never believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop.
Expelliarmus!
Leave this alone.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous. Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at...
I'm sorry the other students weren't.
That's kind of you. I wanted to make some... My gobstunk. Are you familiar with...
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That... Imelda is one. And now those...
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I don't think I know...
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
I can't believe we found ourselves trapped in that scriptorium. Never again.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio! Oh, it's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Why would I want to hear what
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
What if he sticks like this?
What? Don't be silly. It'll wear off in a few hours, I think.
You think?
It didn't before. That other boy was like it for a week.
Levioso!
I don't feel well.
Oh, stop fretting. We'll have you with Nurse Blaney in no time.
I just realised.
What? What is it?
I have an essay I need to finish for pins. 2 inches.
Merlins, I haven't done mine.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio! Revelio! Accio! Revelio! 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 I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio! I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio! Revelio!
So frustrating.
Accio! That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
So frustrating.
Revelio!
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstone.
Hello, Zenobia. I found all your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was
Common sense and basic...
Well,
Of course. They are yours, after all.
oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the
I'm sure they'd be willing to play.
Isn't it? Very well.
Revelio! So this is the underground harper. Revelio. Revelio.
My family.
Really be as magical as anything.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Revelio. Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
The Golden Snidget.
Correct! The Snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Felix Felicis.
Well done! Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organised competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The Quaffle.
That's right. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice Potion allows the drinker to change species.
True.
Actually, the answer was false. While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
I'd like to answer more questions.
What governmental body directly preceded the Ministry of Magic?
The International Confederation of Wizards.
No, that's incorrect. The answer was the Wizards' Council. The Wizards' Council disbanded in 17... Which dragon breed is the smallest?
The Peruvian Vipertooth.
Brilliant! Though the Vipertooth is the smallest breed, who founded the village of Hogsmeade?
Elfrida Clag.
No, the answer was Hengist of Wood. It is believed that Hengist used the hide-behind was accidentally created by crossbreeding a ghoul with what other magical creature?
A demiguise.
Yes! While the hide-behind has... What is the only spell known to repel a letherfold?
The Knockback Jinx.
Actually, the answer was the Patronus charm. Who published the law of elemental transfiguration?
Evangeline Orpington.
That's incorrect. The answer I was looking for was Gamp. One of the principal exceptions to Gamp's law is that food cannot be conjured. What does the Hogwarts motto translate to?
Never tickle a sleeping dragon.
Correct. In Latin, the Hogwarts motto is Draco dormiens nunquam titilandus. Which magical creature is the only one known to produce eggs through its mouth?
The Ashwinder.
That's incorrect. The correct answer was the Runespaw. According to Parselmouths, where is Ilvermorny School of Witchcraft and Wizardry located?
The Amazon rainforest.
No, Ilvermorny is actually... The American school was founded... What is the most powerful love potion known to wizard kind?
Amatentia.
That's the answer. Amatentia smells different. Are you interested in continuing on to the next round? They're my most difficult.
Give me your worst.
Wonderful. I do admire your thirst for knowledge. Emmerich the Evil was killed in a duel against whom?
Egbert the Egregious.
That's right. Emmerich gained notoriety for... If a chaser keeps their hand on the quaffle as it goes through the goal, what foul are they committing?
Blatching.
The answer was actually haversacking. Blatching is flying to A bite from a mackled malaclaw has the unusual side effect of causing what?
Hairy ears.
No, the answer was bad. Native to the European coastline, the effects of a malaclaw's bite... What plant excretes stink sap?
Mimblelus mimbletonia.
Correct! The Mimblelus mimbletonia plant secretes stink sap as a defensive mechanism when touched. The pepper-up potion evolved from a remedy created by which 12th century wizard?
Linford of Stinchcombe.
Very good. Centuries later, Glover Hipworth, in The Wizard and the Hopping Pot, what does the elder wizard leave for his son in the hopping pot?
His wand.
Incorrect. The answer was a single slipper. The Snallygaster is native to which region of the world?
The Scottish Highlands.
No, the answer was North America. The part bird, part rep. Who is the Muggle knight featured in the Fountain of Fair Fortune?
Sir Lancelot.
No, the answer was the three witches in the story are named Asher, Altheda, and the world's large.
Pantagruel.
No, the office of Miss. Who was the first?
Ulick Gamp.
Yes. Gamp's greatest legacy was the founding of the Department of You've answered all of my questions. It's nice to know there's another student who appreciates the value of knowledge. You might not have got very many right, but I'm sure you learned something regardless. Thank you for humouring me by participating. I had a splendid time. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration. Revelio!
They say the person.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
I heard Professor Weasley transfigured the book with all her test answers into an owl to stop students from cheating. Taking owls a bit too literally as well.
Beautiful.
Goodness. Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do. Beautifully done. Class is dismissed. And remember, now is not the time to ease off your studying.
Revelio.
OWLs will be here before you know it. It warms my heart to see your interest in her body.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you were able to grow a venomous tentacula. Growing such a magical plant is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumours of your extracurricular activities. Was your extended conversation with Mr. Ollivander after you'd obtained your wand, or subsequent search of the owlery, connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Not at all. I enjoy talking to Mr. Ollivander. I'm fascinated by wand lore, and I'd never visited the owlery. Bit of a mess.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed. If you wish to practice the spell you just learned, the training dummy is available.
Something daunting about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone...
Leviosa! I remember our meet mentioning something about gobbledygook. I should dismount here. Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Are you one of the students who saved little Archie Bickle?
Hello, Mr. Semi.
What can I do for you?
What do you have for sale?
Aren't you the student who ran all those goblin loyalists off? I can't tell you what a relief that was to everyone in Lower Hogsfield. I hope to see you again sometime.
Here. Confringo! Accio! Expelliarmus! Defendo! Revelio! Hello, Mr. Semi.
What can I do for you?
What do you have for sale?
I hope to see you again sometime.
Hello, Mr. Semi.
What can I do for you?
What do you have for sale?
I hope to see you again sometime.
Protego! Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Anna's getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the Catacomb.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so distracted by the scriptorium and Slytherin's book that I'd almost forgotten what it was that had struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you. I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
Wizardkind will submit to us once the war is over.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
What is that? I feel as though I'm not alone. What's that?
There's a grapple, you are.
Confringo!
Was that your best?
You up?
Accio! Confringo!
Not quite. That was meant for me. Easily diverted.
Accio!
I've been fighting this before you were born.
I feel as though you're not even trying.
Kill spells glance off of them. Pity, not quite. Enough of this.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Accio! Expelliarmus!
You won't get away with that.
explain the stench? When are you going to give up?
This doesn't hurt. That was unexpected.
You only have Ranrock to blame. Revelio. This looks intriguing. Revelio.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose.
Accio! Expelliarmus! Defendo!
You always had a lucky shot.
Accio! Expelliarmus! Defendo! Better!
Rather unwise coming back this way.
Accio!
As if you could best the likes of me. Get away!
Ranrock will be pleased.
Once again, we could fight our way through or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose.
Accio!
Do you think this is funny? I was right not to be well. You are much fun as get this overboard. I will make you pay.
Get away with that.
There! Expelliarmus! Defendo!
Defendo!
I'm not sure what I did to deserve that.
Defendo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
Revelio.
I should tell you, rumor is this mine was closed long ago due to an infestation of spiders.
How nice. Nothing I haven't seen before.
That's the spirit.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
You haven't had much to...
For better or for worse, we're in. Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Descendo.
I'm not sure what I did to deserve that.
This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defendo! Incendio!
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Who's there? Expelliarmus! Defender!
Accio. Descendo. Crucible. Accio.
Coming back this way.
I'm not sure what I did to...
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want. Incendio!
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
Revelio. Leviosa. Revelio. Incendio.
Not sure what I did to deserve that.
Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Leviosa. It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps. Revelio.
Some size, or famous fangs, any number of enduring qualities, really.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Accio. Incendio.
That
Revelio.
bridge has seen better days.
Reparo. Revelio. Reparo. Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defender. Cabalzo. Descender. Crucio. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defender. Cursed fiend. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Expelliarmus.
Not sure what I did to deserve that.
Incendio. Incendio.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists have all but declared war.
Lumos. Leviosa. Incendio. Lumos. Protego. Incendio. Lumos. Incendio.
Lumos.
Accio. Accio. Defender. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Revelio.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
Incendio. We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
Red Rock will unite us!
We're not finished yet.
It's almost as if they were waiting. Not sure what I did to the
Places! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defender! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Release me!
Expelliarmus!
Put me on the ground!
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defender!
Confringo!
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defender! Places! Conforzo! Descendo! Cruiser! You're not a bad chap for a Slytherin.
For a Ravenclaw, you certainly have a lot to learn.
Revelio! Incendio!
We can have a look around in peace.
Revelio! Incendio! Confringo!
Not sure what I did to
Expelliarmus!
deserve that.
Confringo!
Wasn't expecting that. We should clear out these spider webs.
Confringo!
Seem to be in the way.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Leviosa! Accio. Revelio.
We should clear out these spider webs. They always seem to be in the way. What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
Revelio. Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft, and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
Here are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it.
Revelio.
For a trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marrenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know, goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop. Unbelievable.
Revelio.
Deek would like to speak with you when you have a moment. When you have a moment, please come and talk to Deek.
I miss the old Quidditch goalpost.
Hello, Mr. Semi.
What can I do for you?
What do you have for sale?
I hope to see you again sometime.
An astronomy table. Should prove useful once the sun's down. Revelio! This place has seen better days. Revelio. Revelio. Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
Hello. It's not often I see Hogwarts students here during the school year. I'm Priya Treadwell, at your service, and I sell a variety of travelling necessities.
What do you have for sale?
You won't be disappointed, I can promise you that. I didn't think I'd be the one doing the buying. So nice of you to stop by.
Myself doing this.
Revelio. Revelio.
I tell you this, Hogwarts is lucky they've got protection charms.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin. Looks rather dark in there. Never stop.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
Revelio!
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve.
At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it.
Accio!
The rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start. We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Incendio!
This room is taller than it looks.
Wingardium Leviosa! Leviosa!
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous...
Revelio!
Brilliant.
Incendio! Glacius! Descender! Catulso! Crucio! Accio! Defender! Confringo! Incendio! Revelio! Incendio. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Incendio. Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Glacius. Descendo.
Grass. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
Revelio. And then were abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though.
Incendio. Revelio. Revelio.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. There's something here by the altar.
What did you find?
Accio. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Defendo. Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. I have the report if you want to have a look. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it. But I surmise if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Reparo. Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone.
If this archway's been barricaded, we can find a way through.
Incendio! Confringo! Defendo! Accio! Guardian Leviosa! Accio! Guardian Leviosa! Accio! Revelio. We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do. Accio. Incendio! I need to find a safe way across. Accio! Revelio! Lumos. Incendio. Reparo. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Incendio! Reparo. Incendio! Confringo! Accio! Confringo! Accio! Incendio. Confringo. Defendo. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Defendo. Reparo. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Rickety bone bridge complete. Revelio. Accio. We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory. Wingardium Leviosa.
You've done it! I knew you could. I felt it in my bones.
Nice. Revelio.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Where did you learn the Imperious Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master. Here we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Incendio! Confringo! Incendio! Protego! Incendio! Revelio! Accio! Incendio! Accio! Imperio! Confringo! Incendio! Accio! Incendio! Sendo! Confringo! Accio! Confringo! Incendio! Confringo! Imperial!
Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Incendio! Imperial! Confringo! Incendio! Accio! Crucio!
Not sure if I did.
Glacis! Incendio!
Confringo!
Sendo! Incendio! Descendo! Expelliarmus!
Sendo!
Descendo!
Levioso!
Glacius! Crucio!
Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it? Revelio. Incendio.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this
Accio.
should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try.
Accio. Guardian Leviosa.
This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with rooms.
Accio.
That worked. Keep going.
Incendio.
Not sure what I did to deserve that.
Defender. Depulso. There's a victory that came none too soon. Glacius. Accio. Confringo. Accio. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Accio. Guardian Leviosa.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
Accio. Revelio.
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
That'd never end. Revelio. Incendio.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet. Sebastian! The relic! Look!
Could it be?
Revelio. The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
I'm willing to ignore what the journal entry says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle. Is that ominous? Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine. But Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
Sebastian's right. We need that relic.
I'm sorry. My mind is made up.
Are you willing to sacrifice your friendship over this?
I might be. How could I choose to stand by and watch him do this?
What if the choice wasn't yours? You wouldn't be to blame for what happens.
What in the world are you suggesting? Imperio?
That's what I'm saying. I would take all responsibility. This could save your friendship. I know how to cast it. Sebastian taught me. But I won't do it unless you agree.
This is insanity. I can't believe you would ask this of me.
Sebastian is never going to give up trying to cure Anne. If you try and stop him now, he'll never forgive you.
Fine. This is unfathomable. But I suppose if you want that responsibility, it may just save what is left of my friendship with Sebastian. Remember, this is what I was telling you about the dark arts. They come with a cost. You may well regret making this choice. Do what you have to do. Cast it. Before I change my mind.
Imperio! Step aside, Ominous. Stay in place until we're out of sight.
I will.
Sebastian, come on.
What did you do?
Imperio. It was the only way to get out of here without a fight.
Ominous, I'm sorry.
Sebastian, we have to go.
Did we do the wrong thing?
You need the relic.
No. But not like this.
Ominous and I agreed. Surely there's a difference between casting Imperio on someone without their knowledge and casting it with permission.
I understand what you're saying. I do, but...
I've taken full responsibility. You have my word.
We've always looked out for each other, Ominous and I. I hope he knows that hasn't changed.
Opening all of these is tempting.
How long will the spell last? How long must Ominous stay in the tomb?
The curse is lifted already. He'll easily find his way out of the catacomb just as we did. He'll be all right, Sebastian.
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous.
Accio!
What are you doing? What is this?
Glacius! Descendo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Incendio! Accio! Confringo!
Good as new.
Incendio! Imperio!
sure what I did to deserve that.
Revelio.
Why am I always on patrol? It's a waste of my skills.
Glacius.
Aha! There you are!
Defender. Caborso. Accio.
Fringo!
Accio. Imperial. Confringo. Incendio. Accio. Crucio. You've one less follower, Ranrock.
What was that? Not your best moment, I fear.
Accio. Accio.
Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet. Velkov's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry. Revelio.
Not sure what I did to deserve that.
Get away with that. And it's that. Really, it is. What an unfortunate disappointment.
Imperial.
At your service.
Accio. Glacius.
I should have been. Is that the best you can do? You won't get away with that.
One less human to worry about.
Incendio. Accio.
Why are you coming back in? I won't let this get us over.
Got it! Wingle!
Accio.
You'll not win here. We've got them. They'll retreat.
Accio.
We'll make them retreat.
Sebastian, you fool! Stop provoking them!
I'm handling it.
I'm handling it. Levioso! No! I will have my revenge! Stay back! Keep out the way!
We have to fight.
Keep out of short reach! Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious Curse saved Anne's life. That...
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might...
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from it.
Revelio. 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 Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
Revelio. Hello, Hamora. Revelio. Mine now, demi-guys. Revelio.
Renrod's vision of goblins ruling over wizards. We're a bit of dying, aren't we?
You want to talk of romance? Last time I saw you with a rose was when you stuck your finger on one trying to hide a sack of galleons. What? Last time I was in Lower Oxfield, my sack was full of potions. I left the shelf there.
Is that you, Rollins? Petrificus
What do you need me to do?
Petrificus totale! Still bad, that one.
Finito.
Petrificus totale!
Finito.
Petrificus totale!
Gringo.
Incendio!
Finito.
Petrificus Expulso! Thought you had Incendio! Ready to scurry back to Hogwarts?
Petrificus totale!
Expulso!
Petrificus totale!
Revelio.
Please do be mindful where you walk, won't you?
I can't believe we found ourselves trapped in that scriptorium. Never again.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Don't think I've forgotten about your goblin friend. I haven't. But I appreciate you setting our earlier discussion aside for now. Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organising her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewellery, cards, old photographs. She got to her favourite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought she handed it to me. "This will keep you safe," she said. "It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet."
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an owl when I have news.
I can't believe we found ourselves trapped in that scriptorium. Never again.
What are you trying to do?